fans in attendance will receive an awesome Dallas Mavericks hoodie. It's a nice to show off the man's pride. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Herter in at the small forward. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smith. And it's Gafford in at center. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Inside, here's Randall, and Davis sends it back. And they get it back. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas with the ball. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 7-point differential. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here is Smith, following the miss by Julius Randle. Pass to Flagg. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Well, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And Davis sends it back.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all three.
Smith on the wing. Edwards defending. Gafford kicks to Davis. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving can't get it to go. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Reed. Now here's Randall. Lets it go from deep. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here is Davis. Back to Smith. Here's Flag. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
To the paint. Here's Flag.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards got 5 now.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Pass to Flag. Now here is Smith. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
It's good. 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Edwards against Smith. Fades and shoots. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Davis. Smith outside. Elbow shot. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Randall after the made shot from Smith. With the fadeaway. Randall no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The 3. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Smith. Smith's got 9 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Now Smith, 9 points in the game so far. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Timberwolves trail by 18. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence. That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Shannon passes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Bayless. 5 to shoot. Pass to Shannon. And stolen by Irving. Smith outside. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Davis finds Gafford. Clock at 6. Smith the pass to Irving. Shoots it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 8 now on the night. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Shannon. Hasn't made one yet. Clark up top over Smith. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Clark. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith outside. Lobbed up there for Gafford.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Clark and the rejection by Smith. Here's Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Substitution on the court.
Miller surveying the floor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for Dallas. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Russell is out there with Smith. And there's Christie. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here is Smith. It's in and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Shannon. Nothing on the board. Randall passes to Gobert. Over Williams. Nails the baby hook.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's DeRozan missing. And so Miller will bring it up for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Shannon. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Shannon's got his first points of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mavericks making a switch here. Flag is checked in. Clark against Smith. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That shot wide open. Smith's got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Randle outside. Clark outside. 5 on the clock. Miller outside. The Mavericks pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Davis is checked in for Kenrich Williams. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Here's Flag. And the 3-ball is good. 16 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Edwards' shot is good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Smith outside. DeRozan on the wing. And here's Smith. He's got 13. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Randle dishes to Edwards. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to DeRozan, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, man. DeRozan with the rapid release.
Here is Edwards. He's got 13. Here's Shannon. Over in the corner, Randle. Pass to Clark. Now Gobert. Here's Shannon. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Smith outside. And here's Russell. Back to Smith. Pass to Russell. Trying to get open. It's Davis. And it's Russell missing. The Timberwolves have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randle. Edwards got 15.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here is Smith. He's got 13. Dallas moving the ball around. Traps in the tray. He's got 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Smith with it. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kevin Huerter comes in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Clark.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith outside. Here's DeRozan. In the corner, it's flag. No good on the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Another miss by Minnesota. Dallas has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Smith, and it's Dallas with another.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now Smith, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Over Edwards. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 24.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's DiVincenzo. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now Smith, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. DiVincenzo against Smith. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
When I look at Dallas, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
Yeah, Kenny, they've earned the Shaq stamp of approval. And, you know, I don't just give that to any team.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. The Timberwolves shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Now Flag. The kick out to Irving. Smith outside. Pass to Gafford, the 17-footer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. So it's the Timberwolves now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Pass to Flag. Smith outside. Outside, Davis. Off target with his 3. Back to Smith. In the corner, it's Flag. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DiVincenzo against Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Flag. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Flag with the rebound.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Smith against Reed. And it's Dallas with another.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Minnesota shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Smith outside. Outside Irving. Floats it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. impossible to stop.
Now here's Randall. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Edwards. Will it go? The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Smith outside. Now Irving. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Now Davis. He's defended by Randall. And Davis can't get it to go. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards with another miss.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
The Mavericks have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Smith in the posts. He's against Reed. Gafford. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Gafford's gone 2 of 3 from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to DiVincenzo. Herter kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Cranes the three-pointer. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Randall, and nothing is falling for him right now. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Out left of the wing. Smith outside. Pass to Flag. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Smith against Edwards. Irving passes to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 34 points for Smith.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now Randall. Pass to Herter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Here's Smith. He's got 34. In the corner, it's Flag. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
1:14 left in the third. Randall kicks to Herter. Trying to get something going. Mavericks with the rebound. Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Irving. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Smith. Puts up a 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We got some great looks. Defensively.
Here for the Mavericks. Martin's checked in for Williams, and Smith's subbed in for Hardy. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Miller. Minnesota with the ball. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Stolen by Martin. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got D'Angelo Russell. DeRozan out there with Max Christie. And it's Smith, and it's Martin in at the 5 spot. Christie finds Smith. Shot clock at 5. Over Randall. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 42 in the game.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Out to Edwards. The offensive rebound. Randall no good.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Edwards against Smith. To the wing on the left. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smith's got 18 points just in the second half. For Minnesota, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Shannon, no good. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith kicks to Russell. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Smith outside. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot over Edwards. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
They set the screen. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Edwards against Smith. Over Edwards. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
From the stripe, Randall with the bucket.
Randall doesn't necessarily have to get to the bucket to be effective. He can just face you up from mid-range and do damage.
Smith with it. Great, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Drills it from outside.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Smith outside. Right side, DeRozan. Over Randall. And it's DeRozan missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smith.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Edwards against Smith. For three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup.